My name's Sherry Meeks. I'm an inspector with the Belleville Police Service. I've been a police officer for 25 years.
My name's Steve Vandehoof. I work as program manager at Bridge Street United Church in downtown Belleville.
I'm Sandy Sidsworth. I'm the executive director of the Enrichment Center for Mental Health.
My name is Master Warrant Officer Derek Goche, and I'm currently co-chair for 8 Wings GC WCC campaign.
This has been a different year. I think it's been a different year globally, definitely locally in our communities.
The majority of elderly people in our community right now that live alone, they're all feeling so lonely. I
thought, wow, how are we going to do this? Because all you had to do is read a little bit of the media and what was going on around the world, and you could just I could imagine the amount of restrictions we are going to have. I had no idea just how restrictive it was going to be when it comes to fundraising. So yeah, I was quite worried.
I didn't hesitate to say, okay, I can lead this campaign and remain positive because that's what this campaign has needed.
But it's also been a year of hope, and hope coming out of partnerships that haven't existed before.
I think the unique circumstances this year is that the United Way allocated federally provided funding to organizations in the community. The importance of that, though, is that an organization like the United Way knows what the community needs.
I became involved in United Way many, many years ago. Then I became more actively involved a few years ago by becoming a member of the cabinet. We got to see new donors. We got to see people that had donated before were upping their donations.
I think the pandemic, even as much as it's a horrible thing in the world is dealing with that, I think it presented a unique opportunity to really open people's eyes to just how much trouble there is in the community. Everybody knows someone who they lost their job, or their kids are at home, or they know a business owner they went to weekly that they're not seeing anymore, and people were giving like crazy. They were waiting for opportunities to contribute because of that. They wanted to do their part.
It's actually had a privileged seat to watch that as an executive director, watch not only our agency go through this, but watching other agencies that came together under United Way's umbrella who said, come on together and let's talk about what can we do to support the most vulnerable in the community.
One thing that was personal for me this year was the grocery delivery to our more vulnerable people in the community that could not get out. And I was part of the grocery delivery that came through with United Way, and I got to see firsthand the people that were so appreciative that we were coming to them with our masks and all our PPE, and we were providing them with just the baseline, right? Food. That again just drove home the importance of United Way and the agencies that United Way supports in the community.
It's the trade-offs that people have to make, right? The heat or eat is kind of the somewhat glib way of saying it, but people have to choose between buying groceries and paying the bills.
Everyone is entitled or should have the ability to have 3 meals a day, that they shouldn't have to hoard something from breakfast to eat at supper. They have the dignity in the fact that they have choice to eat their meal when it's served.
The food programs meet the immediate need, that hunger, certainly address that, and they also, I think, assist people in using the money that they have in different ways.
So one of the personal experiences or things that made the connection for me throughout the campaign was a care package that had been delivered to an elderly female in a very remote rural location in Hastings County. The staff at United Way were so moved they wanted to share that with us as campaign cabinet members, and I can't even express that there wasn't a dry eye on the campaign cabinet listening to that.
I was just delivered a very welcome parcel from you people. I just wanted to phone you and let you know how much I appreciate being remembered and all these goodies in here. It's just more than kind of you to remember me. And I know there are many other people out there that you have remembered also, but this Christmas is particularly bad. Excuse me. I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate everything you do for me every day of my existence. Thank you very much, and a very Merry Christmas to you all.
Prior to being given this amazing opportunity to co-chair, I was like everybody else. I was aware, but sort of blindly coasting, giving every month on my paycheck. But getting involved opened my eyes to just how important United Way service is.
Without United Way, we wouldn't be able to do the staffing or maintain them. There is just no way. That money ensures that about 140 people move into a community and become self-sufficient and sustainable.
Words are never enough to express the gratitude for the donations that we get throughout the year, because again, those programs, we wouldn't have those programs, agencies wouldn't even be able to exist, some of them, when the large proportion of their funds comes from United Way.
To the donors, I think I'd simply pass on the thanks that we receive every day from people who come.
Donors build capacity for creating change, and not just within the programs that their money flows through this year. It's the potential that donors give to for that future growth or those future supports that are going to be needed. So, you know, the donor isn't just for the dollar today, the donor is for the dollar tomorrow. That's why United Way is so important to our community.